Huh? I'm not 100% fit, but I thought I'm gonna fire a little Strimsky. Let's see how long. Already had a few interesting hands. Played for maybe 20 minutes. Here it was button versus big blind. I bet the flop he raised. Bet normal on the turn 75% maybe, and then bet small river and I folded. And then we had this hand. Cut off versus big blind. Oh, I see bet the flop he raised. But also like 75 on the turn. I still called. I can already fold there. Then he bets more river, and then we have just such a good bluffing hand, right? Quite often we don't have all of these even left. Because we fold a lot on the turn. I just rolled medium, but I think we gotta bluff a lot. Maybe even all of them. Probably all of them. We have three combinations of ace of hearts and then a 10. Yeah. But we fold some on the turn, so maybe we have 2.3 combinations. I guess we gotta bluff all of them. And let's actually check this later. GTO wizard. And exploitively, I think it's also very decent spot to bluff at least the right frequency. Maybe more bluffing when he bets small on the river. Because I think he will more often go for the huge size if he has a good hand. That he's a little bit weighted towards weaker hands more than he should be when he picks a small size, I think. And he folded this time, so it worked out. Still just 3 tables here. And here we won something. What was it? Ah, 2 hands against one player. We raised and he min re-raised. And then we got down the river. And one hand later we got another quite decent hand. Check the flop. Check the turn again. He bet small and I fast played. Against Pinky. He's not on the table anymore. Yeah. Oh, this would be a little bit out of line here. I don't know. Sometimes you just want to raise. Not sure if we keep on bluffing. Probably shouldn't have so much 5x, not as many as we have. We're button low, and yeah, we bluff against a farm player. It's never great, but it's I think it's better than not do it here with our hand. So the second time we bluff all in on this table, and we win again. Jackson, help us out. All right, this already works. We split with ace jack now. That's good, right? I think we check. Hmm. Oh, did he river straight? Shit, bro. Already had it on the turn. That's nice for us. Yeah, sort of obviously bot check. Raising. Getting huge. Could even fold here in my opinion. Especially when we see a 9, especially against population. Big blind versus small blind. And also 4-bet obviously. And now we wouldn't mind a check down at all. Wow. That was loud. Pretty sure the loudest thunder I've heard here in Malta in the last 2 years. So maybe we will see a second one, a second thunder. And I see my internet was just gone for a few seconds. Maybe the thunder hit it. Taking showdown value. Yep. And then maybe bluff some king of spades 10 loads with a big size. Okay. Our turn. We check. Hopefully he's not having a queen. There we go. Oh. A win is quite a good card. Kind of want to value bet. Let's do it, right? Especially when he's a potential fun player. And 90 probably just continue value betting. I think I like it. Sometimes he has a 9, yeah. Now we get mad and 3-bet him, guys. And we win. Here's another good table. Let's quit a bad one. This one's not so good. That second note here didn't bluff. Was quite a good board for him. Oh, look who's there. Yeah, so far so good. Both quite big bluffs went through. Yeah, got some good value out of some fun players. So yeah, so far so decent. I think we opened. Wood low, not gonna bluff. We don't have a club also. 6, yeah, gonna check. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's a maybe, my friends. Even rolled high. I'm gonna bet. I mean, obviously prefer lower stuff, and we actually open quite a lot of these smaller pairs, but was a very good board for us. Probably he thinks his line gets under bluffed. Yeah. 7's is a little bit high though. What are we gonna do here? I'll check, actually. Hold also low. Uh-huh. I think we have all kinds of sizes, but mostly the huge size. Yeah, let's pick this one. Say we have a flop, trap scarino. And this helps, in case he has 9 exuded, right? Quite good river, I would say, for our range. and jack suited especially. That's pretty much it. 8-10 suited. Not really. Looks like he has 7-6 suited, for example. Nope. Makes a good fold, guys. So unlucky. Why not check this hand later? I asked myself how many like normal sizes and huge sizes we have there. I think how the board is, we just have a lot of, well, quite a lot of huge sizes, right? Because it's so wet, it's a low board. Yeah, yesterday it was raining in Malta. That was awesome. It was just for half an hour, but I really like it when it's so hot. I don't know, 31 degrees maybe it was yesterday, which is for Malta actually on the colder side for summer. And then it started raining. It was really nice. And maybe today again. We already heard a thunder. I won $10 leaderboard yesterday. I just see that it was actually the goal, so that is good. It was probably close. I think I played a little bit less than 2 hours. I think this is his board. We actually have also some ace kings because it's on like the gun versus big blind. And even some jacks we have, but yeah, this is a good board for him. He has more of this stuff. We have second pair. I think I'm gonna here. Just going for the normal huge size. I'll take one off. Good fold. Now he bets 13.5. No, that's better for us to check. Much better. we would have bet this size, we would have 0 EV because I would have folded. Now we have like, ooh, a lot, guys. 7.5. I think you will check. But we don't know yet. Bam. 11.5 we have now. Ah, didn't see it was a 3-bet pot. Hold to 25. Okay. I think I'm gonna call. I think we could also fold or raise. Classic duck pork scenario. He bet really small, that's why I call. Otherwise, against bigger size, I would more lead towards fold. And it's not easy to have enough bluffs here in our shoes. Kings or queens. Maybe some pocket sevens. I think I go check. I think it doesn't matter. I think not a lot more money will go in here. Except he has it straight himself. I was wrong. So he would not be bluffing because we look a lot like ace king, ace queen, maybe some ace jack, ace 10. I mean, against a small size, actually, a good amount of this. Oh, but we have a set here. We slow play. We slow play. That's a good turn. That's a good turn. That's a good turn. Yes, my friends. We're gonna call. I think he's not gonna stop value betting, guys, right? Maybe if he has kings on a queen on and ace, maybe. So, yeah, maybe he's bluffing. We're gonna continue slow playing. Quite innocent river. What happened here? What happened here? Ah, you cannot see this. It's here. What happened? The regular table. So it could be that we just 3-bet in the big blind. Raise or call. Lot of donks on this turn, obviously. Our exact hand especially. Hold to 47. Donk also with king queen suited floats and stuff. We have a decent amount against a small size. I think the donking size is quite big. I mean, whatever, we take the size here. He will have more of the sets here because it's smaller than his big blind, but still he shouldn't have so many. He even calls. Shove. Ah, he got us. He got us good. I think we could also go for the check call, but let's not do it when we have a king of clubs. Just target the ace queen there, ace jack. He could even be hero calling with 6-5 pocket fives. If he thinks we find enough of the king high floats on the flop against the small size, then start bluffing on this turn. I like how we played it. Let's check this one with the solver later and see if it's true what I said here. And like also check it was right that we were in the big blind. Yeah, we were. So looks like someone was sitting out there or whatever. We also had to figure this one out. Yeah, call. It's a tricky situation. Okay, let's read chat, guys. So much what's going on. I think I have 8-8 on the spot. We have 90. 8-8 makes a lot of sense. Just a low pair, yeah. Like 6-7, something like this. Drinking with Carlton? No. I have not done any drinking with anyone the last 4 years. Only the sparkling water. Maybe he comes back. Did about twice as hard now. And hi, Mr. Spinning Head. What's up? Yeah, good that I go to Vegas, right? Fight with this stuff. Looks like GG is doing it right then. Say a lot of players here to play. My dream would be that I win a lot on Las Vegas and I can just play NL 500 and maybe even 1000. I think there the hourly could be really good. Let's check. the graph for today. It was looking really good, but then, his king hand happened. Huh, still looking good. Looked way better in the beginning than I thought even. We were up 600, then we lost 200, so yeah, we are actually at 440. Have to deduct some rake. So yeah, decent plus 400, my friends. That's what I wanted to say here. Let's fire out a bet, right? Cannot be too wrong. I think I check. Maybe get a jack or queen. We can realize our equity. And now value bet. I think we have a lot of EV here. Probably bet the king. I feel like he is calling there. Horribly wrong again. I was. I want to get another T, so let's make a real short break ski. Yao Bukide. Thank you very much, man. How is the grind going for you guys lately? I mean, I was mainly relaxing, but it's also good. Now my last days here in Malta, I went out socializing more, which was also, yeah, nice win for me. Nice, was good. I liked it, my friends. And now I have, 10 days left. Outplayed. This is also not the greatest table. Let's put me on some waiting lists. Alrighty. See you in a few minutes. Hey guys, what's up? I think I just solved the T game. Just got two of them. This will be good. Right? Yeah, there was only one thunder, which was extremely loud, but that's it, it seems like. Oh, but there's 75% rain likeliness in the coming hour. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And don't forget, guys, this night already, but especially tomorrow, there will be a lot of meteors. It will be the most in the whole year. So you should go out and enjoy. At least I will do this. So it will be at 11 p.m. Maltese time. That is a meteor peak. Hmm. Maybe even we could bluff here sometimes. Even against bed. I feel like bluffing. Sometimes you just feel like bluffing, no? Right? Nice. 3 of 3 bluffs. Went through. For all situations, so I thought it is likely that they would fold. Maybe I should take this a little bit more into consideration. I think it's very easy flop to play. With 86, so gonna raise it up probably on the turn. Oh, it's a big size. Here, I think actually we're gonna bet small. Right. I think a lot is possible. Check raise, everything. I don't like the huge size on the turn already. Flush also got there. It looks more like he has straight or 7. How many, like king 8? Does he bet big on the turn? A few. I want to fold. It's a fun player, the potential fun player. I guess I'm gonna call then. Yeah, I think because of the fun player stuff. I haven't seen him before, I'm gonna call. Still very close. It was just exactly what it looked like. Oh, I think it's a whatever continue. Very thin. It's a small bag, small bag with a big blind. Uh, yeah, I think I like to call against population a little bit more. Because they're out of position. They're usually quite bad out of position. Actually, let's check it later. Could also be that we lose a little bit. I think ace-5 is way better already. Let's check it later. King, guys, imagine. Cold forward, cold call. Yes, almost my flag, but a little bit turned. Hey! A lot of like EV already in the middle, so we don't even hate a fold. We only hate a snap call. And now we want to see call. I mean, a lot of snap calls are obviously as an ace king or a queens, but I mean, we all, of course, don't want to see pocket aces. Wanted to raise. He snap checked here and didn't go for some value. Important to know. Ah yeah, I already have this note on him. Good card for his range. He has 6-9, 6-4 that we don't have. And yeah, he has like 7-5 suited or pocket fives. Quite often we check. I mean, we don't have 7-5 suited. I think I'm gonna check here this time. Still can, of course, bet. Against a lot of these 9-10, 10 jack, 9 jack, probably even all the offsuits. Even think about a call and think about a call. We can raise, we can forward. I'm gonna call. Just small things. Raise. Oh. I don't know, it looked a little bit how he bet so fast, small, it looked a little bit less like the pocket sixes or 6-7. I think also good hand like king 8 suited would bet quite often bigger. I don't know. He's not betting thin. I think I'm gonna call then. And he's not having so many like queen eggs. Oh no, should have clicked. I mean, we don't mind a fold at all here. If we time out, we time out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's just see the positive side. We can play on this table still. How often do you have this amazing view? If this will pop up, I'm gonna click the call button. Oh, no, no, it is call. Okay. Okay, we folded. I'm completely fine with this stuff. Wait for blinds, yes. Hmm. He probably didn't show. Nope. Let's get a straight flush. Ouch. Yeah, so the same for spinning head. Seems like everyone has it then. I'd much rather raise here like pocket threes because I would get there on the turn. And yeah, you can just beat an ace like ace jack, yeah? Even though it lies protection. So I'm gonna check. And gonna check down. It's a decent hand to turn into a bluff. Will 23. I mean, if he bets, not if he not bet. I think as a bet, we turn some king high floats into a bluff. I rolled low. I think he's a fun player. Hmm. 10. I'm gonna fold. We have a flush. Officially have a flush. I'm gonna go for the check raise again. I mean, for the tank. Surprising. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I did it already. I decided to do. I think I will tank again like the last time. Then raise. Obviously, he has like big blind. He can have king deuce with the king of diamonds, but he can also barely bet like just an ace. Let's raise before the disconnect comes in again. We have a top set here. Let's also try to avoid the disconnect. Maybe even call it fast then. Or raise. Would lower. And a call. Not the worst river turn. I think I'm gonna shove. I think I do a fast shove because of this disconnect likeliness thing. I think it looks a little bit stronger. But it is how it is. Don't have king queen of spades. No. Oh, fuck. It is. It is king queen of spades. 70%. If we get 100%, we get 13 more. If we get only half, I go one. Okay, got 20% less. Imagine, guys. Mr. Davy. Yeah, I feel you, mate. But the thing is, it's probably bad for everyone, right? So the other people should also time out against you, but it feels like it's not really happening so much. We're already afraid. We're gonna call. His bluffs didn't get there, that's for sure. He had bluffs. He has just pocket nines and pocket fours. It's nine suited, eights, four suited. Small bet. I'm gonna call, in my opinion. Pretty blankish, in my opinion. King five of diamonds. Maybe not gonna continue. Here flop. Otherwise, it's one combination, yeah. 5, 6. Not so much. So we would target now like the ace jack suited raises. I think there should be a few. I think he doesn't have so many of those, but it could be. It feels like I really want to go for a value shove, but it is a bit scary. Sometimes he's trapping. I'm gonna check. Okay, sometimes he has it. That's the ace check. And we miss value. I mean, this is the most likely scenario that it's just a give up. But in case it's not, then you of course have to think about it. Omega tilt. Show him fifth eight. Give him hell. Yo yo. Knock off given cheat. If I pronounce it correctly. What's up, my man? Thank you very much. And even Punepu back in the game. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Let's directly get in with a little 4-bet bluffski. I think we want to proceed tighter in general against the stronger 3-betting range. Oh no, you didn't see it, guys. It was here. And we got the fold like we wanted to. Yeah, thanks for the good luck today. Quite good. One time we lost a big pot. We went for set value. I think it was still the best choice. Pretty soon we will look up some stuff, some of these hands. There were some really interesting ones. Pretty much all bluffs ran through today. I don't know why I'm so lucky in this regard. But it were all spots that were quite appealing to bluff, actually. Yeah, we'll continue streaming it a little bit, but yeah, I'm saying enjoying it a lot. What the fuck? Well, I think it could make sense to actually have a shoving range there. Um, it kind of kept when we check back the turn. We should have a little bit of straights, but I think it could make sense. But yeah, another question is then if it's value heavy or not. Probably know the answer to this, what I think about it. Maybe he's watching the stream though, and just in this regard a little bit. This is always could always be a thing, but yeah, I'm just gonna fold there. We had one of those hands that could call, right? With ace 10. He could call. I think we even have shoves here. I think I'm actually gonna shove even in position. No, not against him. I have some certain notes on him. Would it a little bit less appealing to do so. He did like random bluffs before with nothing, and yeah, we would miss those if we would just shove. But now there's no other way. Hope he has jacks or tens. It could really be nice. Eights. A very big bet here. I think I'm just gonna call. Nice. So many things here at the moment. No 8. Yoo-hoo! Nice. I think we can raise or call. Feels like he's strong. I'm gonna raise it up here. Even shove. It would be a little bit weird, but you know why I'm gonna shove it. It looks quite strong and it looks weak to shove. He's a little bit shorter. Nice and nice, guys. Running good. Ryan brings the luck. The run good here. We love to see it. And Punebo, of course. I think I'm not gonna stream for much longer. The thing is, I have a second tee. That's great. Yeah, it's like 6, 17. I think we re-raised here a few hands before, which is good. Probably they are mad now. Looks like it. Just have ace king. So will the run good continue? Will we get 50%? 100? 0? Decent start. Come on. Woohoo! We get at least 50. Okay. Sure. He's 3-bet very low. Check flop, bet big turn. I think we're gonna call once. Don't love it. Flush draws also got there now. I'm just gonna check fold. But I'm not sure. Easy call. Pretty decent run out. I mean, 100 player could hit this really hard, but only with ace 4. I'm just gonna call, I guess. Yeah, let's just call and not raise, not fold. Here we go. Not a really big opening size the other position. I'm gonna call. Will we get something in? Get a little bit. Multi-way monotone flop. Let's just fold. Let's call and not like raise, get it in or stuff like this. I think I check. We could still use this one sometimes. I think I would directly fold actually. It looks a little bit strong for me, to be honest. Just open fold, bam. Raise it up to like 5 times what is in there, plus tiny bit more. Pretty big size. I think we can call or raise. Could maybe even fold against population, but let's not do it. I think I take my showdown value. He's really thinking about it. Cold calls, maybe ace queen, pocket nines, eights, tens. Quite a good board for us. Probably we do a lot of this. Wouldn't mind checking and bluffing later though also, but I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, interesting. I think I'm gonna bet half shove. The thing is, he might be fast playing a lot on the turn, so if he's just calling, I think it will be a good river shove. We have a lot of really good stuff here, but he also... Oh, we have value now, guys. I think we have to shove. Good nines. Never bluffing like king 10, 10 jack. Oh, yes, just straight himself. Shit. So we would have won this, probably. What? Fixing calls and forwards. Ian very early. Try to get quads. Never lucky. Why is he laughing? You don't like to see the check. Might be checking aces or king siht. Not the dream turn. I think I'm gonna shake shove this one. Hope he thinks we have a lot of like pocket tens that turn it into a bluff because he checked the turn in this cap. And sometimes he starts bluffing this on the river. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the question, Ryan. I will be moving away 21st August. Then going to Germany for 3 weeks and then to Las Vegas. Okay, my friends, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Let's check results at the moment. Should be quite good. What will come up? Looks pretty nice. I would say plus 800 after rake and rake back. Not too bad at all. That is cool. No. You have 2 pair. This is very close. Would even go for 1/3 actually. Depends a lot how he plays these low hearts that he should usually bet, I think. Yeah, I've just heard that USA shall be the best place to make money. So I will check it out. Las Vegas, 3 months. I've already booked. Got some quite cheap apartments over Airbnb for 1,000 euro a month. And close to the wind casino. Like 10, 15 minutes walk. And then I really want to focus on grinding a lot. Like back in the days, guys, when we were grinding here the 12-hour sessions. One after another. Every second day though, but yeah. I think and hope the hourly will be high, maybe even twice as high. So we will see. I have to watch out a little bit for the bankroll. Not playing too high. I think skill is for sure good enough to play really high. But we'll probably just play 2-5, 5-10, and yeah, more 5-10 if it's working. I will just see. And then just travel around the world. Philippines, where it's cheap and nice to live. Thailand, East Europe, Mauritius, Latin America. Very good flop for us. I think we are not checking a lot here. Our hand is not good though, but yeah, good enough. Ugh, I'm gonna random call here. I think a lot of... I'm gonna call. Okay. Yo, thanks. Would be a really nice timing to get some good luck in there. On the one hand, our old kind of not bad. On the other hand, he's short and a fun player. Let's take our showdown value. Why not grab the showdown value and put in our pockets and take things that don't have? Check. Ace 5. Consider calling here. What could he have? Is he evaluating pocket 5s? It's 4, maybe, but probably not. 9s. I think I call. Did a lot of stuff like king, queen offsuit. And we have odds. It's not great, but I think it's good enough. I think a lot of the stuff bets earlier, so. Oh, we have a set. We have history with him. What did he do? He donks? Yeah, let's just raise it up. I think we played on 2 streets even. He tanks. I'm gonna directly bet. I think a slow play is usually more attractive against players who exploit your weak checking range by having a lot of huge bets on the turn. Also has blast, which is probably not happening. So yeah, let's fast play, I would say, even though I think when he checks here he's already a little bit weaker, but I think the other factor has more weight. Actually gonna fold. Yeah. Let's call and decide on river. The river is not a jack of clubs. It would be quite good. I would say mainly call. It's of course not a great spot. I think I prefer call here against one player. Yeah. Let's lose. It's a queen 9. I leave Malta for good, yeah. The live casinos are just not good. Just they play 1 and 2 euro blinds. It's not good. We have a very good hand to bluff here, right? When he starts betting on the turn, which we block. I think this is the best possible bluffing hand. Would be a little bit better if it would not be a spade. We rolled low also. Having a jack is quite nice, though. I could even shove. I don't know, we didn't shove so much today. It's a little bit risky that he could sometimes have his queen that is checked. We say now we have queens or aces. I think we can pick the small size or shoving size. Yes, ace queen, I think we have a problem because it's only 2 outs. I think he has ace queen. Could still be nines, of course, also, which is only one combination though. And he's in a terrible spot, even with nines, he's thinking there. Because we say we have aces or queens. Could it be ace queen sometimes? Probably not, but maybe, so I think that's why he went for the call. Don't mind the bluff here. It's so nice to have a 9, right? Because this is our main opponent, the pocket nines. Only one combination then. The other hand, he sometimes has 9 still, one combination, and sometimes ace queen that didn't bet the flop. It's not so much though, and he might be even folding this. Really? Interesting. On the other hand, it looked a little bit strong when he bet it bigger there. I think I would much rather do it against a half size. Would be much more appealing when people would not be so polarized. Oh, yeah, it just looks stronger. So I'm gonna call it a day. Next Sunday, not so loud though. Don't get fat. Yeah, I don't drink any soft drinks. But yeah, I have to watch out. I mean, I have to eat. And I try to not eat too much like bad food there. but it probably gets a little bit hard. I mean, I want to eat healthy for sure, that I'm energized and in a good state. Ah, it's never the best idea to try to make a green player bluff, but yeah, sometimes you still want to do it. And maybe even figured that we were fast playing a lot against them before. Just a check. It's not great. Oh yeah, it's just sixes and checks down. Love your ace 5 suited. At least I want to have a little bit more. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Didn't bluff a hand that has 0 showdown value. It's already a sign that he's not bluffing a lot. It's actually a sign that he's not bluffing at all. Maybe there, I don't know. Any plans on blogging? Not really. I think it's just too much effort, and I want to more focus on making direct money there. I think it's much more worth it, but on my website I am gonna probably, yeah, update you a little bit, roughly how it was going, at least in the end. The tank was 9-9 sick. Yeah, but understandable, right? It was a huge show. I'm saying I have queens or aces. Yes, I could have ace queen, but how I played it, probably not. I mean, I could even be afraid of nines in there, so it makes a lot of sense to tank, in my opinion. Pretty sure. And question is, do I have enough bluffs? And your random opponent doesn't have enough bluffs, so I think it would have been a really, really good hero fold against most players. But yeah, it shows that it might be a good bluff. Yeah, this is a problem, obviously. We call one more and hold on the road because he has pocket sevens. Get there. Check! He's shoving and we fold. How many tables is he playing? 2. Writing in chat, but that's fine. I think I fold. Multi-way port, blocking, bluff. But oh, we fell so much down. Not so much, but let's say after rake and rake back plus 450, that's not so bad. Not so bad. Let's check some hands. There were a few hands. Let's check them. Starting with a very easy one. It was small blind versus big blind. And he called, he raised, and I called with ace-4 offsuit. Very good call from my side. 6 of clubs, 7 of spades, Jack of diamonds. So he bet 1/3, and I thought about, do we call or not? On one hand, yeah, the backdoors are not great here with the 4, but we have ace high, and it's not very big blind. Let's see. What does he say? I think it's a call. Looks like it's 0 EV. No, it's 0.7 EV. It's a call. These are suited though. Let's see. Sorry. It's a fold. But it's almost 0. I said, yeah, ace-5 is big difference, and yeah, it is not big difference, but then it's mixed. Yeah, actually pretty much what I thought. And I thought, yeah, let's call there a little bit wider because people are playing quite bad out of position. So it's fine. Okay. Just a small thing. Let's not look too much on it. Ah, yeah, that's an interesting hand that happened. Let me check real quick WhatsApp. Okay. Next hand, it was button raised versus big blind at ace king, and I re-raised. He called with queen 10 suited. Nice. Flop was deuce, 3 of clubs, 6 of spades. Yeah, it's a decent board for us because he's not having all sets also. I mean, we have 0, of course, but he's also not having all sets. I thought, yeah, let's mix everything, and yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I check, he bets small. I think we have a lot of continues, yeah, especially with our hand with ace king with the king of clubs. We bet small with queen 10, and I think we can. I don't know if we sometimes raise with ace king. Yeah, we actually do. Why is it mixing some folds? I think it's just, yeah, it makes 0 sense. The call is 8 BB. I think it's just, I don't know, kind of a bug or whatever. Okay, so we call all fine and nice, and then the interesting was it was a spade, ace of spades, and I said we have a lot of donks probably, like, yeah, with a size I didn't know, like quite big. I went here, ace of spades, and yeah, we donk. It was a quite big, yeah, half size. So I did this. I actually bet a little bit bigger than half size. Yeah, let's take half size, very close. Yeah, and we do the same with, yeah, like I said, king queen suited floats, spectors, and we even have some this stuff here, and they also bluff. Okay, and he called. Yeah, I said he probably has still, yeah, pocket fours, fives, 6-5 suited, and the flush draws, and yeah, everything, and some ace queen ace check himself. I think in practice he probably doesn't bluff them so much, so on the flop. Okay, he called, and then the river is extremely interesting because it's a deuce of spades, and I thought so much about what I want to do there. Value shove or check call, and I had the king of clubs, and I said, okay, when we have the king of clubs, let's shove there, even though not great. I think then some pocket fives have to call. Maybe even some small sizes. Let's find out. Yeah, we have some small sizes also, but we can also just shove. Okay, our hand, ace of diamonds, king of clubs. Is it? It's always shoving. So yeah, that's what I thought. I think we played it then quite well. Makes sense, right? And if we don't have the club, we check more. For example, yeah, here we have the diamond. Yeah. If we check and he shows his, for example, queen 10 of clubs. Yeah, he shows them all the time. Then I think we always call with ace king here. I think he's not showing ace queen. He's actually also showing ace queen. But it's mixing. It's whatever. I mean, then it becomes, of course, a very clear call with ace king, right? Good amount of EV. Yeah, I think this was very on point. So I'm very satisfied with this hand. Next hand. Oh yeah, I had another question there. Was small blind versus big blind? No, it was button versus small blind. I re-raised. Do we have some 10-8 suited? Actually, I have a little bit of 10-8 suited. That was also a question from my side. So, and he folds and the button called. Yeah, not having all low pocket pairs, but then the higher ones he always has. Sevens, eights. He calls, and I have, it was deuce, 7 of spades, 9 of spades. I think we mainly have big bets on checks. And this time with 9-10 of hearts, I wrote low and check. I think we bet more when we have like 8-9. Check more with 9. A little bit more with 9-10. I think we are mixing. Well, it's actually the same here in this regard, but yeah, we are sometimes checking. And yeah, like you can see, we have half size or more than half size and not really small sizes. I check this time. I think it's decent amount of smaller sizes and checks. Maybe even half size. No, even 10%. Yeah, very small sizes here. 20%. Okay, he checked this time. I usually like to bet a lot when I have pocket fives because people are not check raise bluffing enough. You probably heard this already in the stream. He checked, and now it was interesting. I asked myself, what is our sizing on the turn? I think mainly having the huge size now with our exact 10, but maybe we also have half sizes. This is my question. I think we mainly have huge sizes because it's just so dynamic board, low board. Yeah. Let's see. I think we check and have big sizes mainly with 9-10. Yeah. Looks quite right. So it's just a big size, not an overbet size. I actually slightly overbet. I mean, I had like 105% or something. Okay. Took this size. Yeah, we have a bit of half size. Not so many checks here. Sorry. 9, 10. Just loves protection, right? It makes sense actually. Check more aces and pocket nines. I mean, especially exploitively, I wouldn't check there a lot. So I bet 18. He calls probably all pairs. No, not 5s, 4s, 6s. I mean, it's a huge size. Makes kind of sense. Call. River 10 of clubs. Do we want to check this exact hand sometimes? Hmm. Could be, because we block like 10 jack. Would go for value. But no, it's just always shoving. That's also what I did. Shoving out betting big. And the bluffs, yeah, I would mainly pick Jack Queen and this stuff. Yeah, you can bluff pretty much everything here. Or even some Ace Jack. Okay, pretty much what I thought. Let's go to the last hand. Real quick. I was cut off. I opened with Ace 10. Offsuit, big blind calls. The flop was 10, 9, 6, so quite a good board, but he has also a lot of good stuff. He doesn't have 7, 8 offsuit though. Maybe tiny bit. So he checks, and I bet half. I think half a third is fine. I'll check. Get half, and he raises, and I'm already afraid. Gonna call though, obviously. Now it gets interesting on the turn. It's a 9 of spades. He bets big, and I thought about sometimes already folding my hand. Solver also doing this. Probably preferring pocket 8s. Oh yeah. King 10 of spades. Let's see. He bets 15. Are we already folding? I guess yes. Yeah, it's mixing. And if we have the ace of hearts, folding more makes a lot of sense. We call. And now he bets small on the river on a 4, and I think we always have to bluff then when you have the ace of hearts. Is this right? Oh, okay. Let's check real quick. I get a guess. He bets small. 18. I shove. Is it always shoving? Yeah, it just must. That's the best bluffing candidate ever. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching.